The Burchelt versus Oscar Valdez fight kind of stuck out because that fight was a crazy knockout, right? And so you have Valdez's name come back up because he's going to be facing Stevenson. So does it even cross your guys' mind? Like, do you give him the complete credit, or is his name a little bit tainted in your mind because he did test positive for an enhancement?
It's tainted in my mind. You know, I do give him credit for stepping up and taking the fight. And then in that Burchelt fight in particular, he was the underdog. But it is tainted. And, you know, it still comes up to this day. You get the jokes about the T and whether he's going to have that for the Shakur Stevenson fight. And with Canelo, you know, when he tested for the second Triple G fight, you still get that, you know, even now as he's bulking up for Bibble, it's like, oh, I guess those tacos in Mexico, you know, really paying dividends. So it really is going to stay with him, unfortunately.
Yep, I agree. That's going to be with him forever. I mean, once you do something like that, it's like now every fight you have, people are going to have something to say about that. You know, or your opponent's going to want extra testing on you. You know what I mean? They're going to make sure the bottles coming to get you random tested. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, you can't really be mad at people for being upset about that because, you know what I mean? You kind of did that to yourself. But, I mean, do I think he's going to do it for Stevenson? I mean, probably not. I feel like Stevenson's camp probably has him getting tested and all that. I don't really think it would have made a difference regardless. But, yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's tainted a little bit. I think he kind of just did it to himself with that one.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear your guys' opinions because I'm on the same level. I agree with that. And it kind of almost makes you like take away their credit for their win. Like even against the Burchelt, you see Burchelt dominate. You see him come out there and be this, you know, explosive fighter. And even that fight was going, you know, toe to toe. And then you see a knockout like that. And it's hard to give him that credit when you see something come up like an enhancement use. It's like you put someone else's, your lives are at risk stepping into the ring.
Yeah.
So what selfish way would you know, the mentality to be able to take something, go in there and do that kind of damage where you really hurt him. So then it makes us like, if we go and analyze it a little bit more, did you run over there and be super concerned about Burchelt because you knew that you had something helping you?
Right. Yeah. It's kind of in the same vein as when you go in there with loaded gloves.
Yes, I definitely agree with you guys. You know, having an enhancement in your system, I think with boxing, if the punishment has not been large enough to have these boxers fear it. So I think from here on, we might see more and more of testing positive, slap on the wrist.
Fight.
Breaking news.
This is the guy that's going to give him the biggest fight.
And then guess what?
Boxing.